Hello and welcome to Viking Age Music. Today I'm going to tell you about the Ripa lyre. Why do we call it the Ripa lyre? It's because we believe that in the Viking Age, Ripa actually was called Ripa. Sounds cool. Huh? And the story behind the instrument is that in a big excavation in 2018, where between the art museum and the Viking Museum, the the archaeologists had a big opportunity to make a bigger dig and had time to do it proper, and there was so many cool finds of jewelry and beads, glass beads, and many other nice things. But in the corner of one of the houses, yeah, I say houses because the new thing is that now we know for sure that in already in 720s, Ribe was a town, a real town, a proper town with houses, not just a seasonal market. And I apologize for the traffic on the street, for the sound. Um, and that's a new thing. And they found a lot of houses in that area. And some of the houses were built on top of each other because sometimes they were burning down, and then they just made a new house upon the old one because the paracels where you had to build a house were lucrative. So therefore, there was not a lot of space to spare. So you really had to fill out those spaces where you could build a house. And we have the original place where the Viking street went in Ribe at that time. So very interesting. And we right now we have a special exhibition in the museum where you can see all the new finds and also the Ripalure or what's left of it, because in the corner by the wall they found the arch or the top piece of a lyre, and everybody was just, well, so happy because a music instrument, and especially the king of instruments, a lyre, was just fantastic, a find. But unfortunately it was only the arch, the top piece. Also the tuning pegs were also intact, so that was good. The rest they didn't find. Probably maybe because that was the part of the lyre that was burned, or maybe it was not a part of the house anymore or lying in the house anymore. So luckily, because it was tossed away into a corner, it survived the fire. The dating on the wood is 725 thereabout. And the interesting thing is that the wood it's made of is yew, and yew is actually a very seldom scarce wood in the Viking Age in Denmark. You have to go east, Shetland, or there you could find some yew. But of course, Germany had a lot of yew, and England. So maybe the wood or the instrument in total was in port. Maybe we don't know. So we don't have the rest of the body. So the museum asked me if I could try to make a replica, or yeah, make a replica of the Ripa lyre. And I said, yeah, I would love to try it. And they said the only thing you have to consider is that the arch has to fit the body as it was belonging there, as that real was the real part of it. And I think I succeeded quite well with it. The rest of the body I chose to made it of ash, and the bridge of oak, and the saddle also oak. And of course, it's hollowed out with a thin lid on it, so it has the tone chamber. And yes, and also you can see it has some bronze mounts, and they were of course taken away. We could just see the imprints on the wood, how the top of the fitting would look like, because it was a precious metal, and you would take that off a thing that you were throwing away, because then you could use it for maybe a brooch or something else. Um, and so yes, so this is actually the official replica of the Ripa lyre. There's I made two of those, and one of them is hanging, of course, in the special exhibition in the museum. People can see it and try to pluck it. So yeah, so that's basically the story about the Ripa lyre, and I will I will make a little sound sample to end the video, and oops. I have to sit like this. So bye. See you next time.